Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I am going to be sharing my most complimented fragrances. This is not going to be that type of video where I tell you guys that someone chased me down a parking lot and they just had to ask me what I was wearing. That's not what this video is going to be about. This is just going to be my most complimented fragrances, and it's just going to be those fragrances that over the years of me buying fragrances, trying fragrances, these are fragrances that I got compliments from my family, from my husband, from going to doctor's appointments, from picking up my kids at school, from family members, things like that. Very just real life, my most complimented perfumes. So with that said, if you would like to know the fragrances that I have gotten the most compliments on, just keep on watching. Guys, so I'm super excited to share my most complimented perfumes with you guys. But before I begin, I would like to thank today's sponsor, and that is Ana Luisa Jewelry. So Ana Luisa Jewelry has become part of me at this point. I have them everywhere. My everyday bracelet, little stack that I wear is from Ana Luisa Jewelry. My rings, my earrings, my necklaces, I absolutely love them. And the new styles that they're coming out with, like every time that I think I cannot love them enough, they release the most stunning pieces. So Ana Luisa is definitely my go-to for affordable quality jewelry pieces, and they have pieces starting at just $39. Ana Luisa's jewelry is unmatched in quality, and I have tested that over the years. I have tried different brands, and I will say that I can tell the difference from just letting them sit in my display. A lot of them have turned like this dark gold color, almost like brassy. Some of them have gotten discolored, and when it comes to Ana Luisa's jewelry, they just last years and years. They're hypoallergenic, which is a big deal for me because I am very sensitive, especially when it comes to earrings, and they are also water resistant. Now, if for some reason you're not happy with your pieces, they also offer a worry-free guarantee, and that is a 2-year warranty on any products that you get from Ana Luisa. They also have fast and free shipping, and they also have very affordable shipping for anywhere else out of the US. I'm going to show you some close-up pieces because today we have some ear candy. I think these are some of my all-time favorite pieces from Ana Luisa. When I was putting this on a little while ago, I was just going crazy because I had been wanting to change out my ear candy for a minute, but I just didn't know what I wanted to put, and I just kept forgetting about it, and I received ear candy from Ana Luisa. We're not going to focus on this ear because whoever did my second piercing when I was like 13, they did this one way too high up. It's supposed to be a little bit here in the middle, so I need to go fix that soon. But I have here some of the pieces, but let's just look at this one because this one's better. So here we have the first earring. This is so cute. The first earring, I don't remember the name because I have had these forever as well. And then here are the new ones. They're so cute. I've been loving this. I'm gonna give you the name to the second ones, which are the little hoops, and I am gonna show you close-ups as well. So the hoop little earrings on the second piercing, those are called Suzanne. And then for the little studs on the third piercing, it is called Vel White, and it does come with another one here, so I used 2 of them. So if you are looking for ear candy, which I know it's like trending right now, check them out. Water resistant, they're not going to turn on you, and they're going to last forever, and they're going to look shiny and beautiful, and you don't have to worry about changing them out all the time. I am going to leave all of the information in the description box below, so go ahead and check that out. And with that said, thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get into my most complimented perfumes. All right, guys, so I have all of the perfumes in this little bin here, and I have a little mix of everything. If you have been watching my channel, if you are not new here, you know that I am more of a simple girl. I love sweet fragrances. I love second skin fragrances, musky fragrances, tropical fragrances. That is just the fragrances that I really love. And I feel like that's what meshes well with my body because that's what I get compliments on the most. So I am going to start off with probably my most like basic scent, the scent that I can wear year round, even though I do prefer it when it is hot outside and humid. Like if you're going to an island, anywhere where it's like tropical, this scent really transforms there. So this is Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume. I have talked about this perfume so much. I love this fragrance. When I first got this perfume, I actually felt like I was nose blind to it. I wouldn't smell it for a while. It almost smelled like chemicals or something. And now it is just one of like my comfort perfumes. And I wore this a lot in Puerto Rico whenever I would go out with my husband. Say like my mother-in-law would go over there and she would watch the girls for us, and we would be able to have like a little date night or go have some drinks. A lot of the places over there are like outside with no AC, and there's just something so nice about not a perfume. This is like those Ambroxan fragrances. This is perfect if you are a nurse, if you're a teacher, if you're a person who gets headaches easily, you're sensitive. This is a fragrance where you're going to smell good, but it's not sharp, it's not screechy, it doesn't smell too floral or too fruity. It just smells like you, but better. It smells like a hug. It feels like cuddling with the person you love the most. It's like a very comforting type of scent, and in the heat there's something about it mixing with the humidity and the heat where it just turns like a little sweet on my skin, second skin, musky. It just makes the person that's around you want to like dig their nose into your neck, from what I have been told. This is a beautiful one. I love it. It's like a staple in my collection. Next up, I'm going to go with one that also has gotten me compliments as well. This one, to me, I like to call it kind of like Sephora in a bottle, or like just a day where you're gonna go get your nails done, a day where you're running errands, where you're shopping, where you're going to Sephora, you're going to Ulta, and you want to feel girly. This definitely has gotten me compliments, and this is Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. So I did have the previous version. This is a new one, and this is a tiny half-ounce bottle, but we are pretty much done with this one. So this one is like a very feminine scent. This one I get complimented by my teen daughter, so she really does like the way that this smells on me. And also my husband gave me compliments when I wear this. Whenever I put this on, he will tell me something about it. So that's how I know that a fragrance sticks out on me, because everyone is so different, and a perfume that might smell amazing on me might just not match with your skin, or vice versa. So these are just the ones that really always get me some type of compliment. Next up, I've gotten compliments with this fragrance from my family, from my husband, from going to doctor's appointments, a pregnant woman. I told you guys a story about this. So this one is Rosie by Rosie Jane. So this is kind of like in the same category as Juliette Has a Gun, not a perfume, but this one has like an added sheer floral scent in there. It smells a little rosy, which is the name, Rosy, but that rose and that floral scent is just like washed with a little sheer like musk and second skin. So it's not too strong. It is so beautiful. Like, this perfume it's one of my all-time favorites as well. So when I went to one of my braces appointments, the girl that I got for this appointment was pregnant, and I had no idea, and she just asked me like, what are you wearing, what perfume are you wearing? And I told her it was this one. She told me, she's like, right now everything just smells bad. And I immediately was like, I'm so sorry, is it bothering you? She was like, no, not at all, it's actually the most pleasant thing I have smelled all day. So that really made me feel so good, because it's not too much. You're going to get compliments, they're going to smell you smell good, but it's more of like a casual one. I wouldn't wear this like to date night, or if you want to feel really sexy or anything like that. This is more like on an everyday basis. You're going shopping, you're picking up your kids from school, you're running errands, you're going to doctor's appointments. This will get you compliments in that scenario, because it's not too much. So these right here are really, really nice for that, and they do get noticed, they do get compliments. Now another one that's kind of like second skin, musky, so that I can get those out of the way. This is another one that my husband just goes crazy over, and I have gotten compliments with this one as well. I think usually it's in a doctor's appointment or something, but this one is the 7 Virtues Amber Vanilla, and this one I've been complimented by my daughters, by my husband, again, people at doctor's appointments. And this one is also one that you can pull out on an everyday basis. It has a very sugary, vanilla, almost powdery, second skin, musky, inviting scent. So these 3 would fit in the same category if you're the type of person who I described, like you're sensitive or you work close to people, anything like that. These 3 will get you noticed, but it won't be too much. I have 2 tropical scents. This is probably the perfume that has been the most complimented, because I have been wearing it the longest. 10 years ago, I actually was working a full-time job. I met new people every single day because I did work in property management. So I was always showing offices around during the day. We were going outside, we we were walking inside, and I always just had someone who I was talking to. So that's probably where I did get most of my perfume compliments, because I was around more people. So you also have to keep that in mind when it comes to compliments. If you're not around a lot of people, you probably won't get a compliment. That does not mean you don't smell good. I think the chances of getting compliments are higher when you're obviously out and about more often. I have moved around so much, even since I was a kid, but I will say that where I became a woman and I had like my jobs and I worked and all that was in Miami, Florida. So it is humid, it's hot. So I used to wear this perfume to that job that I was just talking about, and this is MAC Turquoise. I know a lot of you probably saw that coming. My boss at the time, rest in peace, she is an angel in heaven right now, but she was like a second mother to me, and she was my boss at that time. And every time that I used to wear this perfume, she would always compliment me, until the point where another coworker told her that they loved the perfume that I wore too. I guess they got into a conversation about it, and she comes and she gives me money from the other coworker and from her, and she's like, if you're going to MAC, because I used to go to MAC every weekend, that was like my spot. So people knew that I was just like a MAC girl, so they did give me money, and they were like, just bring me back a bottle of that perfume. So I got 2 people to start wearing Turquoise just from me wearing it. So this is a fragrance that people will smell on you, even though it's not, again, it's not a beast mode, it's not crazy. This one is like a mermaid. If you want to smell a little salty, a little ocean like, a little unisex, refreshing. It has been smelling so good here in Arizona too, because it's so hot. This is just, again, a very unique perfume. This fragrance is definitely like you love it or you hate it, because some people tell me that this does not work for them, and I can see how that can happen. But if this smells good on you, if you live somewhere tropical, if you live somewhere hot, if you live somewhere where it gets sticky and you get sweaty, this perfume, it just mixes into that type of scenario so perfectly. It has a little bit of like an aquatic touch to it, unisex, so it has not a cologne vibe, but it's not super feminine and girly, and it's just refreshing. It's perfect for hot weather, and this one definitely got me compliments so much. So I've talked about this one as well. This one got me compliments in my vacation. This is the one that I remember the most from that vacation. It just became kind of like my little vacation scent for that cruise, and I did get compliments from a worker there, from my husband. I always remember this because her reaction was just so genuine, and she just couldn't stop telling me how good I smelled. And then my husband was like, yeah, that perfume smells really good on you. So this is Ellis Brooklyn Sunfruit. This is, again, perfect perfume to wear on a cruise, on a vacation, at the beach, at the pool. A lot of summer scents, or a lot of pool vacation scents, will have like that sunscreen scent to it, or they will be loaded with only coconut, or they will just make it smell exactly like a lot of the vacation perfumes. But this is like unique. It has its own little scent. It's refreshing, it's a little juicy, it's a little sweet and fruity. It is just so many things mixed into this perfume. Again, perfect for hot weather, going to the beach, being on vacation. There is coconut in here, but it's not that obvious coconut, even though I'm a coconut girl. So you can give me all the coconut, I will be so happy about that. But I don't really smell coconut here, like coconut cream or coconut that's a little bit more synthetic. This one's more like watery coconut. It's a very thin and sheer fragrance and sparkly. It just smells so good. Another fragrance that I have gotten so many compliments, and this is because this was pretty much my signature scent, even though I don't have signature scent no more, but at one point this was my signature scent. I reached for this so much. I've talked about it so much on my channel. It is a discontinued fragrance, but this is a sexy fragrance. It's perfect for date night. This is Gucci Guilty. So when this came out, I felt so in love with this, and I bought, I don't know how many bottles I've had of this. Gucci Guilty is just a very sexy girl. She just smells like she's gonna have a good time. She's going to make some memories. She's going to live her life. She's going to have fun. She feels good. That is just what this makes me think of. That's probably what I went through with this perfume, because I went through a lot of life changes while wearing this. But it's just perfect for like a summer date night. It's just so good. It's sexy. The notes in here are notes that I usually don't go for. It's like a soft, spicy, peppery, a little metallic. I know that sounds so weird, but if you get it, you get it with Gucci Guilty. I always used to get compliments with this fragrance as well, and I used to wear it pretty much anywhere, I would just reach for this perfume. I was obsessed with it at one point. I still love it, and it still has like that nostalgic like scent to me. The way that I was obsessed with this before was just crazy. This was my all-time favorite perfume. Here's another perfume that used to get a lot of compliments at that job that I was talking about. This was probably like the second most complimented after Max Aquatic there. And this is Chloe EDP. So this is the original Chloe. This is going to be like the most classy girl next door, powdery, a little rosy. Think of like baby pink feathers and just all the girly things. This is very classy, very put together, sophisticated, but it's not boring and it's not mature either. It's the most beautiful. If you love Delina La Rose or if you love Delina's DNA, this is like the softened powdery version of that. Also a little juicy at the same time, even though it does have a powdery feel to it. There's a juiciness in there too, like a refreshing scent. It almost makes me think of like a princess. She is classy, she is beautiful, she is put together, but she also has a little bit of a fun side, a little bit of a youthful side. It's not super mature in my opinion. So beautiful. And I always used to get asked what I was wearing with this perfume. I used to get compliments. I used to also get asked by my coworkers about this one. So at that job, these two, I think I was like known for these two perfumes. I'm gonna title it top 10, but there's gonna be like 2 bonuses. Who cares, right? Next up, this one is one of my husband's favorites, and I also get complimented on this one, but this one is mainly a hubby compliment getter, and this one is Ari by Ariana Grande. So as you can see, I have used about half the bottle, and this is one of the sweetest scents that I have. It's sugary, it's sweet, but it also has fruitiness, like a berry, like I think it's raspberry that's in here. It is so beautiful. It is Netflix and chill. It is like a cuddling type of scent, a bedtime scent, and even date night, if you know that your partner really likes sweet scents and you really want to have them in heaven with the way that you smell, Ari will get you there. It might be a little too sweet for some people, but this one to me is just perfection. I really love this. A more recent favorite, this one's literally halfway done. I've gotten compliments on this one as well. I've worn this for date night, and this is Fleur Soft Spot. I did tell you guys that this one, it's not that it reminds me of Gucci Guilty, but this kind of has like that same, it's like a sexy vibe, but you're not trying too hard. And I feel like Soft Spot is that as well. You're not trying too hard, but you definitely smell chic and put together, clean girl vibes, but sexy at the same time. She's beautiful. It's like a sheer little bit of floral in there, a little bit of like a spiciness also, but the spiciness in these is like a fresh spicy. It's not super warm. It's just so good. And this is another one that gets me compliments every time I wear it. So this next perfume specifically has memories tied to when I was living in Tampa. My husband really liked this perfume, and I also got compliments at Sephora. So I used to go to Sephora a lot in Tampa. I had a Sephora store 5 minutes from where I lived. Not even 5 minutes. You would get in your car, drive down one street light, and you had Target, a whole mall, Sephora, everything. So that was trouble. I do remember a worker at Sephora asking me what I was wearing, and it was kind of like a little bit colder that time of the year. It was like, I would say like November time frame. It was a little chilly, even though it doesn't get super cold in Florida, but it gets cold enough. And I was wearing Giorgio Armani's Si Passione. Now this one is the Eclat flanker. It's the one that I have right now. It still gets me compliments. My husband also compliments me on this one. This kind of smells like fruity shampoo, but grown and sexy at the same time. It's very sexy, very feminine, perfect for date night type of perfume. The one that I used to get complimented on is the original Si Passione, the red bottle. That one is so beautiful too, and it has a little bit more of a spiciness too, and it also has a pineapple note in it. I want to bring it back into my collection once I'm done with this bottle, but this is like a rose scent, woodiness in here too. It is so sexy, and it will get you compliments too. And some people have complained about longevity with this one, but surprisingly, this is one of my long-lasting perfumes. It lasts the entire time that I'm wearing it, and it will cling onto my clothes for days after. So amazing perfume. Last but not least, I don't have it in my collection right now. This is another bonus. So this perfume, my mom smelled it. She bought it right away. I got compliments from family members when I would go to my grandma's house one day. She told me that something smelled like really sweet and nice. That is Elisa Girl of Now. I love the original version, which is pistachio. It also has patchouli, but the patchouli adds longevity and a very nice presence to the perfume. It has a lot of yummy, sweet, gourmand notes. It's one of the most gourmand, thick, syrupy scents that I started using once I started my YouTube channel, and I have really nice memories of that. And also Shine, which has a very juicy pineapple note, perfect for summertime, even though it's still very thick and sweet. That is another one that got me so many compliments. Girl of Now is just a really nice fragrance, but you have to like sweet. I am bringing those two back to my collection, but I want fresh bottles and I want like the more smaller ones so that I can go through it quicker. But yeah, that one will be back in my collection very soon. That brings me to the end of today's video. These are the fragrances that I have gotten the most compliments when I'm wearing them. I would love to know your most complimented perfume if you have one. And also don't forget to check out Ana Luisa Jewelry. I'm going to leave their information and the link in the description box below. And with that said, that's going to be it from me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe so that we can continue to have more girl time together. With that said, I will see you guys in my next video.